Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Is it loud enough? Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So give me a few minutes. Let me get settled here, and maybe for a few more people will join. Guys, turn off the camera. Okay. Are you guys able to see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. Nahmaduhu wa nusalli ala rasulil kareem. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Is my sound okay?
Yes.
Alhamdulillah. Okay, so welcome back everyone. Alhamdulillah. We are starting once again this noble journey of learning Arabic and getting close to Quran. So a quick review from last time. We are still in the process of making sentences, right? And we know that a sentence, if I write it down here, is known as Murakkab tam, right? Everybody understand that part, right? Now this should be like very comfortable with us. So when we are making a Murakkab tam,
Hello.
yes, hello.
Oh no,
Are you
I'm
able
just
to hear
testing.
me? Okay. So when we're making a Murakkab tam, we have to keep this recipe, or let's call it a formula, in mind, that we have two parts of a Murakkab tam. We have Mubtada and we have Khabar. Some people might be joining today for the first time. So for them, this might be a little bit, advanced. But inshallah, they're most welcome to join, and inshallah, they will catch up with the videos. But they just play along for now. And if they have any questions, please let me know. So Mubtada in English is known as a subject, and the khabar is known as predicate. Okay. And we also know that a noun has 4 classifications. Okay, do you know the names of those? We have status, correct? Status means that we are expecting our mubtada to be in the status of rafa, and our capacity, can somebody chime in and tell me what the capacity is?
وسعت.
Yes, and what are we, mubtada is what?
معرفة.
Marifa.
And
And the cover
nakara.
should
Nakara.
be- okay, good job. And then we have gender, and we also have the number, correct? And what happens in that? They stay the same or they follow each other. So they have to be same for both mubtada and khabar. The gender and the number has to be same. So this was a quick review of Murakkab tam. And what else did we learn about Murakkab tam? We learned that mubtada is supposed to be marifa, correct? Right? So in the capacity session, we learned the 5 categories. Can somebody tell me those categories?
لا علم.
Alam. Number 2.
معرفة باللام.
Okay, isme.
اسم ضمير.
Number 2. Number 3. Isme ishara. Correct?
Yes. اسم موصولة.
Good job. Isme mausula. Number 5. Mu'arraf billam. Okay. So who can tell me what is alam is?
Proper noun.
Proper noun. Very good job. And isme zamir? What is the isme zamir?
Pronoun.
Isme zamir is a pronoun, right? Okay. Nicely. Okay, what is isme ishara? Can somebody give me an example of isme zamir?
هو.
Huwa, hum. Okay, what is isme ishara?
Haza, hazi.
Haza, hazihi. So there are 2 kind of ishara, one for pointing to the close objects and one to point to the far objects, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Isme mausula is al-lazi, mu'arrab bil lam is when you attach al to a common noun and make it a proper noun. If everybody okay with this, then inshallah I would like to continue with today's lecture.
Okay.
Alhamdulillah. Okay, so today, last time we start talking about Murakkab and Naqis, right? First of all, how many kinds of Murakkab and Naqis we have?
4.
Murakkab, Tauseefi, right? Number 2, Murakkab Ishari, correct? 3, Murakkab Jari. And what is the name of the 4th one?
Okay.
Murakkab Izafi. Everybody with me on this?
Yes.
In the last class, we covered this one. Okay. And the thing we know about Murakkab and Naqis, so these are known as fragments or phrases. The meaning is not complete. That is not a complete sentence. We know the difference between Murakkab Naqis and Murakkab Tam, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So, inshallah, today we are going to learn about Murakkab Tauseefi. Okay. So, how do we go about this? So, for example, in an English, if in English I say righteous boy. Okay. So what did I do here? I am telling you a quality of someone, or I'm telling you an adjective of something. Correct?
Yes.
Okay. So are they both nouns, by the way?
Yes.
So the one noun is telling me the quality of another. Question?
خبر مبتدا.
Okay. We are in Murakkab Tauseefi. Murakkab Tauseefi is not a jumla, right? Mubtada and khabar is part of Murakkab Tam,
Okay.
right? So we are dealing with Murakkab Tauseefi, and righteous boy is Murakkab Tauseefi, is a fragment. What is it? It's a fragment. Is it a complete sentence?
No.
Can somebody say louder?
No.
You're scared. Okay, it's not a complete sentence because we are saying righteous boy. If I want to make it a complete sentence, I can say something like this. I can say the boy is righteous. Making sense? Is that a sentence? The boy is righteous?
Yes.
Okay. So Murakkab Tauseefi, like Murakkab Ishari, also has two parts. One of them is known as Mousuf, and the second one is known as Sifa, or in Urdu we call it Sifat. So far so good?
Yes.
Okay. In English, who are we talking about? The righteousness is about boy, right? So boy
Yes.
is this noun is describing something about the boy. So the boy is the Mousuf. What is the boy?
موصوف.
Mousuf, because the noun we are trying to tell the quality about is known as Mousuf. Okay, but in English, the Mousuf comes second, and the quality, which is also known as an adjective, comes first. Get it? In English, the Mousuf comes later and the quality comes first, or the adjective comes first. In Arabic, the order is different. The first is Mousuf and then the adjective. Okay? So if we have to make this translation, what is the translation of a boy in Arabic?
ولد.
Brother.
Walad. Let's just go with the flow. Walad. And righteous is what?
صالح.
Saleh.
Saleh. I'm not going to put anything. I'm just going to put the plain Arabic, and then we'll talk about that. How do we define this? What is the formula for that? Okay. So the formula is, and this is the important part, that we know they are both nouns. Agree?
Yes.
Yes. So when they're nouns, they have those four classifications always, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So when we are making a Murakkab Tauseefi, we are focused on the موصوف. What are we first preparing?
موصوف.
The موصوف. When we make the موصوف, then the sifa has to follow it. Meaning, if I have a status, let's say if I give a status of walad rafa, then what will be the rafa of walad?
ولد.
Waladun, right? Then the sifa has to be also rafa. What is this?
صالح.
Salihun.
Salihun.
Waladun salihun. Now, what is walad? Is it muzakkar?
Yes.
Yes. So this is rafa and this is gender. And this salih is muzakkar? Yes?
Yes.
Okay, let's talk about the capacity. Is it waladun nakara or marfa?
نكرة.
Nakara. Is sifa salihun nakara or marfa?
نكرة.
Nakara. Okay? And look at the number. Is it wahid?
واحد.
Is it wahid?
Yes.
Very good. So you saw that whatever you make the موصوف, the sifa has to follow it along the way in each 4 categories.
Mhm.
Making sense?
Yep.
Okay. Now let's do this. Let's say I take the walad and I make it al-waladu. Can I do that?
Yes.
Yes. So then is waladu rafa? Is
Yes.
it rafa?
Yes.
Yes.
Is it marfa or nakara?
معرفة.
Marfa. So the sifa has to be what? Rafa, right?
Yeah.
What will be?
As.
Because marifa is going to be
صالح. الصالح. الصالح.
salihu. Now is it muzakkar?
Yeah.
Muzakkar.
Yes.
Marifa, marifa. Is it wahid? Still wahid? Wahid.
Yes.
ال.
Doesn't matter, as long as I decide I'm going to use the definite noun or indefinite noun. In each case, the all 4 qualities or the classification of noun has to follow the موصوف. Who's clear on that?
So Abid bhai, I have a question. So in a Murakkab Tam, the only difference in Murakkab Tauseefi and Tam is that in case of a capacity, we write Nakra and then Marfa.
We
But
have
here we are
marifa.
writing
No,
Nakra,
marifa.
Nakra.
First we have marifa, then we have nakra, because mubtada has to be marifa.
Yeah, Marfa and Nakra.
Yes.
Yeah, the
Yes.
khabar must be Nakra.
Yes. So what is the question?
So that's I want to make it clear that Murakkab Tauseefi and Murakkab Tam, the only difference is capacity.
Right. So let's analyze that question in writing so that you understand why this is so. I mean, what is the big difference? Because it's al-waladu salih. Now here, khabar is marifa. Sifat. Mawsuf is marifa and sifat is marifa. Here, mawsuf is nakara, but khabar is nakara. In the Murakkab Tam, the combination is marifa nakara, and that is what gives the is sentence. You know, the is in the sentence, it comes from the combination of marifa and nakara. So this is still not a sentence. It says the righteous boy. It's still not a sentence. It's still a phrase. Righteous boy, the righteous boy. Correct?
Yes.
Okay. So let's try to look at it in a different way. And let me talk about this. Here, I'm going to say Murakkab Tauseefi. Okay. And here, I'm going to talk about Murakkab Tam. Okay. What is our sentence? Our sentence is righteous boy, right? And here we're going to say the boy is righteous. Okay, so let's do this. I'm going to say al-waladu
Salih.
as-salihu. Correct? You agree with me this, right? So this
Yeah.
is the Arabic for righteous boy. But if I have to say this, the boy is righteous, I have to say
Waladu
al-waladu
Salih.
salihun. Do you see the difference now? Here, the only difference is this is Marafa and this is Marafa. Agree? But here, it is Marafa and the
And
khabar
Nakara.
is Nakara. Do you see the difference, guys?
Yeah.
So this is what you have to keep in mind, that a Murakkab Tauseefi or Murakkab Naqisa is not a complete sentence, is always a fragment or a phrase. And they all have their own rules. Like Murakkab Ishari, we also had two parts. Isme Ishara and Musharun Alayh. Right? In Murakkab Ishari, we were supposed to prepare the Musharun Alayh first. And once we prepare the Musharun Alayh, it follows, the Isme Ishara will follow it in all four capacities. If it's Marifa, because it's Marifa already, so the Musharun Alayh has to be Marifa. And then we know that it's going to be Wahid, then it's going to be Wahid. If it's Rafa, it's going to be Rafa. And if it's a Muzakkar, it's going to be Muzakkar. So let's take the same example and let's make it, we say, righteous girl. Okay? So what is the Arabic of girl?
Bint
So I can say Bintun
Salihun.
Salihatun, right? So what is here? Is it Nakara?
Yes.
And it is Nakara. Okay? Girl, girl. Or Monnas, Monnas. Wahid, Wahid. Rafa, Rafa, right? Everybody agree with me? I'm not writing it down, but you can see that this is Rafa, this is Rafa. I can say the same thing again. I can say Al Bintu As-Saliha. Get it?
Yes.
Al-Bintu
Marif and Marifa.
is Marifa now, and
Yeah.
Khabar, the Mawsu, the Sifa is also Marifa.
Marif.
Making sense?
Yeah.
So this is what the Murakkab Tauseefi is. Okay. Any questions?
I just want to clarify between the difference of Murakkab Tauseefi. The both are Marifa, and Murakkab Tam is only like one Marifa and one Nakara. Is that right?
The combination of Marifa and Nakara brings this is in the sentence.
Okay.
Right? And because al-walad is Marifa, the da comes from this al-walad here, right?
Wait, so for this other sentence, is it righteous boy or the righteous boy?
Which one?
Al-walad.
This
The
one?
one, yeah.
Okay, again, you can say the righteous boy, but again, it is not saying the boy is righteous. It's still saying the righteous boy, correct?
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So we have covered so far the singular. Let's talk about two Muslims, okay? So same thing again. We say two men are, or I, instead of the same, I say two Muslim men, right? So what is the difference here? Here I have only changed the number to dual,
Do Mutanna.
right? Musanna. So how do we explain that? We have to talk about Mawsuf,
Al.
Mawsuf and Sifa, right? Okay. So what are we talking about? Who are we trying to explain here? Men, right?
Yeah.
How many men?
Two.
How to find one man?
Rajal.
Rajul, right?
Yeah,
What will be the two men then?
Rajulan.
Rajulani.
Rajulani.
Lani.
Good job, Rajulani. And then what is the dual of Muslim?
Muslimani.
Muslimani. Good job. See, now you can see, let me write it again. Rajulani, Muslimani. So now you have done a Murakkab Izafi for the numbered dual. Making sense? Making sense?
Yes.
Idafi.
Okay. So what's that?
Wait, you made a Murakkab what?
Okay. We made Murakkab Tauseefi with the dual number.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Right? We're saying two Muslim men. Correct? I could
Yes.
also say Rajulani
Al-Muslim.
Muslimani. Right? Similarly, I can do the same thing for female. Everybody with me so far?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so that is the simplest thing about Murakkab Tauseefi you need to know. Murakkab Tauseefi is two parts. I'm going to write it down here again. Murakkab Tauseefi is two parts. One is known as Mousuf. And the other one is known as Sifa. Sifa is the adjective. And Mousuf I can also call it subject because that's what we are talking about. Okay, and in the four noun categories, they follow each other. Follow the Mousuf. Is that clear?
So Murakkab Tauseefi is like Murakkab Ishari, except for Ishari we are using the Isme Ishara.
Yes, that's right. So what are we doing here? We said there are two kind of Murakkabat, Murakkab Tam and Murakkab Naqis. Correct? Murakkab Tam, we know, is a complete sentence, right? So Murakkab Tam is of two types of sentences, Jumla Ismiya and Jumla Fe'liya, correct? In Murakkab Naqisa, there are actually 5 kinds, but we're only discussing 4 of them, okay? And what are those? Those are Murakkab Tauseefi, Murakkab Ishari, Murakkab Jari, Murakkab Izafi. Okay? Making sense?
Yeah.
In the last session, we finished Murakkab Ishari. And if you remember Murakkab Ishari, it also had 2 parts. Murakkab Ishari was also 2 parts. Isme Ishara and Musharun Ilay. Okay, if I say Hazal Kitab, Hazal, I forgot how to write things. Hazal Kitab. Okay, so what is Haza? Haza is this, right?
Isme Ishara.
So this is Isme Ishara. And where are we pointing to? I'm saying this book. What is the meaning of Hazal Kitabu? This book.
Yeah.
Right? So am I pointing to the kitab or am I pointing somewhere else?
The kitab.
So the thing you point to is known as Musharun Ilay. Okay? So with the Ishara, you have Isme Ishara and then you're pointing to the kitab. So these are the 2 parts. And when you make this, because is this Rafa? Is this Rafa?
Yes.
Yes. Al-Kitabu Rafa?
Yes.
Yes.
Is Haza Marifa?
Yes.
Yes.
Al-Kitabu Marifa?
Yes.
Yeah.
right? So again, is it muzakkar? Is this
Yes.
muzakkar? Is this wahid? Is this wahid? So that what you have to memorize, that murakkab ishari, two parts. Isme
I
ishara.
have one question.
Go ahead.
So, does like one of them follow the other? Like, does
Yes.
Musha? So,
The musharun
is
alayh has to follow the isme ishara.
okay. Okay.
Or the isme ishara has to follow musharun alayh. But in this case, they have to follow the same four qualities. Those four categories of noun, they have to follow each other. So I cannot say haza kitabu. Or I cannot say haza kitabun. Why can I say that?
Then it will be nakara. Then
Yes.
it,
So this is marifa,
yeah.
and this is nakara. And this will be, this is a book. So is it a murakkab nakisa or murakkab tam? Murakkab tam, because it is the complete. Making sense?
Yes.
Okay, let's look at some other stuff. You got the basic idea. Let me quickly switch over to.
it's a little bit confusing. There are so many. It looks similar.
I know that's where the this is where you have to make the effort and start learning. But if you just pay attention, inshallah, this is not bad. Okay, this is very easy. Again, practice makes you perfect. And all you have to do is write it down on a piece of paper and ask yourself, what am I doing? I mean, simple questions. What am I doing? Sifa, in plain English, I say, a righteous boy. I can give you some other examples in a second. Let me see if I can show you some examples here.
When you're teaching, we're understanding, but sometimes when you do see Quran, but then the understanding kind of confusion between all this. When you have so many.
Yeah, I understand. And that is why I recommend that once you finish the lesson, the next day you have to go back to it. Otherwise, it's not going to happen. And you know it from real life scenarios. Anything you want to do, you have to do practice, right?
Yeah.
So it's not going to come that easy. But alhamdulillah, at least you're getting the concept. That's a big deal. Sometimes it's very hard to even get the concept.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can do this. Okay. Can you share? Okay. Okay, can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So let's look at some of the details from the book. And there are a lot of examples here. And if you read these examples, inshallah, it will start to make sense. So he says, Aliyun Tajirun Amin. What are we saying here? Can anybody guess?
Yeah. Ali is the right, the honest businessman.
So honest businessman or honest trader, right?
Yeah.
But what is the sentence? Somebody else was trying to answer this question. Who else was trying to answer? Aliyun Tajirun Amin. Sister Nosheen, somebody wants to take a shot?
Aliyun, Ali is a
Ali is
business. Ali is
a trustworthy trader.
trustworthy trader.
Now,
Ali is
Ali, very good. So in this sentence, this is a sentence, right?
yes.
Yes.
Okay. Look at the sentence and look what is underlined. Tajirun Amin. Can you identify that Tajirun Amin is the Murakkab al-Tauseefiy?
Yes.
Yes.
Right. And
Is
is
it sifa?
it the khabar or mubtada?
Sifa. Is
It's a khabar.
It's a cover.
the
Khabar,
khabar.
mashallah. So that is the big picture now. What we are trying to learn, that how we can take the fragments and we can use them to make a sentence. When we make a sentence, we have two parts, mubtada and khabar, right? So we have to understand which Murakkab Naqisa can come in the place of Mubtada, and which Murakkab Naqisa can come in the place of the Khabar, and which one can come both as Khabar and the Mubtada. So let me ask you this question. Is Murakkab Ishari can come in the place of Mubtada or Khabar?
Mubtada.
Tada.
Only Mubtada. It cannot be a Khabar.
Mm.
So remember that. We will make a chart later on. But right now I'm just telling you, just keep in mind that why am I teaching you all the Murakkab Naqisa separately? Because the goal is how do we make a complete sentence with using these Murakkab Naqisa? Or, the Murakkab Tauseefi, Murakkab Jari, Murakkab Ishari. So Murakkab Ishari we learned last time, it can come as a Mubtada, but Murakkab Tauseefi can be both Mubtada and Khabar. In this first sentence, Tajirun Amin is a Murakkab Tauseefi, but he's coming as a Khabar. Correct? Now look on the second sentence. Al-Tajirul Aminu Mahbubun in the Allahi. Now, can somebody translate that? I think by now we should be able to translate this.
Businessman, the honest businessman is loved by Allah.
Loved to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, or beloved in the eyes of Allah, or with Allah, near Allah. This is what we talk about, that a righteous or a trustworthy businessman is beloved to Allah. That will be a simple translation. Now in here, can you tell me what is the Mubtada? Who can tell me the Mubtada?
Mubtada is the first part.
So here the Murakkab Tauseefi came as Mubtada.
Mubtada.
Here the Murakkab Tauseefi came as the
Khabar.
So Khabar is Mahbubun. Okay. This is the Khabar, but in Dillahi is the something additional to the Khabar. This is an advanced topic. We will talk about it in maybe 2 or 3 sessions later. But right now, the Khabar is Mahbubun. In the Lahi is the additional, so it's known as Muta'alliq Khabar. What is it known as? Muta'alliq Khabar. Okay.
Related news.
Yeah, go ahead.
They call related news like something related to this.
Yes,
right?
related to the news. Yes. It's part of the news, but it's additional information.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's why it's called Mubtada, Khabar, and Muta'alliq Khabar. Okay. Now look at the sentence number 3. Khalidun Rajulun Taqiyun. What does that mean?
Khalid is a
Where was that?
Taqi is God-fearing, right?
so pious man.
Brother
Skillful.
Louis, can you give us the right translation for this?
I think I agree with the brother. Pious, I think, is the
Pious. Okay, pious. So Khalidun is the Mubtada. Now Khalidun will be what category of capacity?
Khalidun is
Nakra.
Ma-
Oh, Marifa.
Marifa.
No. I'm saying there are 5 categories of capacity.
Capacity.
Yeah, what is this? Is this
Alam.
Alam? MashaAllah. Very good. See that what I'm trying to figure out, that if you guys identify these. Now look at the next sentence. Aishatu imra'atun taqiyatun. Now why is it Aishatu and not Aishatun?
It's a female name.
It's a
female
female
name that
Arabic
is
name. And it is
equal to
ghair
equally.
munsarif. Remember ghair munsarif?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So here we're saying Aisha is a pious woman. So Alhamdulillah, you're mashallah understanding Arabic. So Imratun Taqiyatun is what? Murakkabe?
Murakkab
Murakkabe Tauseefi, correct? What are we learning? Murakkabe Tauseefi. So what is the Mawsoof in this sentence?
Aisha.
Aisha.
Aisha is not
No, Imra'atun.
Imratun, because Aisha is Mubtada, because this is a complete sentence. That got you right there. Okay. Now look at this. Haza kitabun mufidun. What is this? Haza?
Isme ishara.
Isme ishara. And kitabun mufidun?
इसमें नाकिस तौसीफी
مركب التوصيفي
meaning
حاضر
this book is a benefit. This is a beneficial book. Kitabun mufidun, mufid is beneficial, right? And look at here. At-Talibanil mujaddani najihani fil imtihani. This is a pretty tough.
I cannot see that one.
I think Brother Louis,
طالبان
you know what I can guess from here, that
المجداني
the hardworking students, they do good in the exams. Brother Louis, how close am I?
Yeah, pass the exam, or yes.
Pass the exam. So they're
Yeah.
saying that the hardworking students, but at-Talibani, is it dual or is it Jama?
دول
Jama.
Dual.
Jama.
Is it Jama or dual? Think about it.
dual
دول
So two hardworking students, Najihani fil imtihani, will pass the exam. Okay. Anyhow, let's go back. You can see one way to learn is that you on your own time recite these and try to make sense out of these. Okay. Now let's look at the examples or the exemplary notes. Examine the underlined words closely. Each phrase consists of a noun and its adjective, sifa and موصوف. This is known as Murakkab Tauseefi. In Arabic, the adjectival phrase is distinguished by the fact that the adjective comes after the noun it qualifies, as opposed to English. What are we saying? In English, the موصوف, or the person or the noun we are trying to tell about, comes later, and the adjective comes first. In the Arabic language, it is the opposite. For example, English, we say a beautiful garden. So what are we talking about? We're talking about a garden, right?
Bustanun Jamilun.
Right, but garden is the موصوف, correct? Right?
Correct. Yes.
And beautiful is the quality or the thing we're talking about. So which one came first?
Sifat.
Sifat come first, and then the garden came later. But look in the Arabic, Bustanun Jamilun. What is Jamilun?
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Sifat.
And garden is Bustanun. So which one
بستان
came first?
موصوف
Mosuf came first.
Mosul first and
Exactly. So keep that in mind, that when we are talking about Murakkab Tauseefi in Arabic, the Mosuf will come first in the order of position, and then it's sifa. Okay. And look at this. It must be remembered that when a noun is mentioned in a statement, it possesses four main characteristics. It is either definite or indefinite. What category is that?
Capacity.
Capacity.
Right.
It is either masculine or feminine. What category is that?
gender
Gender. It is either in the nominative, accusative, or genitive cases. What quality is that?
Halat, status.
Hala. Very good job. It is either singular, dual, or plural.
Number.
Number. Mashallah. So now you see why in the last so many sessions we've been focusing on the noun and its four classifications, because they play a big role in everything we are doing right now. Agree?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, alhamdulillah. Okay, so since the time is running out and I still have a lot of material to cover, why don't we do some exercises together? And if you guys understand this, and if you have questions next time, inshallah, we can go over those. Okay, so let's do some selective exercises, because we only have 15 minutes left. Okay. Okay. How do I do this? Can you guys see my screen? Hazihi waradatun. Waradatun. We have to fill in the blanks. We have to put suitable adjectives. Okay.
What is a wardatun?
What's that again?
What is wardatun?
Wardatun means a flower.
Oh, okay.
What do you want to say about the wardatun? I want to
Jamilun.
say that is Jamila,
Jamil.
Jamil.
Jamilatun, or Jamila. right?
Jamilatun.
I want to say it is red. If I want to say this is a red flower, how do I say that?
Ahmar.
So sorry, somebody was saying something. Is that Sister Umaima? Somebody was saying something. Please speak louder. Hazihi wardatun hamra'u. Very good job. You know why I said hamra'u? Can somebody tell me why I didn't say hamra'un?
Colors.
Colors are
The
Ghad
one exception.
one of the exceptions. Why? Because they are ghair munsarif or they are mabni.
Yeah.
They're mabni, I believe. Colors
Is it
are.
Alif Hamza?
Say that again.
No, it was
Okay.
Alif.
Okay. Do you want me to write this down or do you want to do it on the screen like this? Let me open the solutions for you. Okay. Okay. Solutions. And here are the solutions. Okay. Let me try to do this side by side so that if I can show you. Okay.
The colors are Alif Mamduda, right?
Okay. Let's see if I can do this. Can you guys see both of these screens?
Very hard.
No.
Right? Okay, hang on, I'm trying. Okay. Here. Okay. Okay. Can you see it now?
Maybe some letter.
Okay. So let's look at here. This is hazihi. Let me try to make it bigger. Can you see it now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
And like this. Okay. Hazihi wardatun hamra'u. Let me see if I can make it bigger. Okay. It's becoming really hard for me to. Okay, where did I go? Okay. Okay. Al-Arabiyatu Lughatun.
Arabia.
If I want to say the language, Arabic language is easy, what do I say?
The sun.
What's that?
It's written in the answer, Sahalatun.
Yes. I'm showing you for a reason because obviously the answer is very hard for all of us to do this. Okay. Antunna ummahatun. What is Antunna ummahatun?
Ummahatun ladies.
Ummahatun is mothers, right?
Mothers, yeah.
Antunna is what?
Son.
You dual.
No.
The mothers.
Antunna.
Plural ism ishara plural.
Ummahatun, if ummahatun is plural or dual?
Dual.
Do.
Who said it's dual?
No.
Ummahatun. Look at the last kun. Atun. Ummahatun. Let's go back 2 or 3 lessons back. What is ummahatun? Can somebody tell me? Are we dealing with number or are we dealing with, what are we dealing here? I said it's a plural, right? Ummahatun is a female plural, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Son.
What is antunna?
You all.
You all.
Antunna, you all, right? Or all, right? Because it's a zamir. Isme zamir, remember? Isme zamir, huwa, huma, hum. Anta, antuma, anta, huma. What was that?
Anta.
Huwa, huma, hun. Hiya, huma, hunna. Anta, antuma, antum.
Antunna.
Anti, antuma, antunna,
Antunna.
right? Antunna, right? So what is the meaning of it? Antunna ummahatun, you all are mothers.
You all mothers.
Yeah, what is the answer?
أمهات أنتم أمهات
You can anything. Shakiratun, for example.
صالحات الشاكرات.
Salihatun, Shakiratun, you can whatever you want to use, right? Okay, meaning you all are grateful mothers. Let's say we do the examples. Okay, let's go somewhere else. Let's go. Man, number 3 is even harder. Okay, number 3. I'm just gonna do it this way because it's very hard to see. Okay, here, what is the job we have to do? We have to make them first dual, and then we have to make them plural. So it's kind of a review. So huwa tajirun ghaniyun. Can somebody explain to me what huwa tajirun ghaniyun means?
Yeah, a rich.
He is a rich
Generous.
businessman.
He is a rich businessman. Ghaniyun is rich.
Generous.
Generous.
Brother Louis?
Sorry, was that full? Was the example?
Generous.
Huwa tajirun ghaniyun.
Rich trader or rich merchant. Yeah.
Rich merchant. So mashallah, ghani we gonna translate as rich, not as generous.
Okay.
Okay. So who can make the dual of it? What is the dual of huwa?
Humma.
Umma.
All right.
Umma tajirani yani.
Yani, mashallah.
Yani.
You guys did a good job. So it's huma tajirani ghaniyani. Okay. What will be the plural of that?
Hum
Tajiruna
Ghaniyuna.
Okay. Somebody says hum tajiruna ghaniyuna. So you
Yes.
made plural sound with this, sound plural, right? But
Yeah.
tajirun has a jama mukassar.
Oh.
Like you know kafir. You know how we have
Tijarun?
kafir? We have kuffar.
Is it Tijarun?
Tujjarun.
Tijarun.
Tujjarun.
Tijarun.
And what will be the jama ghani? Aghniya'u. Aghniya'u. Meaning they're both jama mukassar,
Oh.
right? So hum tujjarun aghniya'u. Okay, let's not do number 5.
I have a question here, brother Abid.
Anta. What is anta?
You.
You. Talibun. Student. Zakiyun. Intelligent. So you are intelligent student. Who can make the dual of that?
Antuma
talibani zakiyani.
Ah, mashallah. Very good job.
Zakiya.
Zakiya. Antuma talibani zakiyani. Okay, Umar, you can make the plural of it.
Antum talibuna zakiyuna.
Tulabu.
Tullabu, mashallah, Sister Afia. Because brother Umar, these are mostly jama mukassar, right?
Oh.
Now, talib is it a quality or is it a isme zaat?
Isme Zat.
So isme zaat mostly becomes jama mukassar, right? Okay, so let's go to another one. And this one is very hard. So let me just quickly go to basically number 5. Okay. Who can do number 3? These are easy questions.
What do you say questions?
These are easy questions. We have to translate them into Arabic.
Haulai
Solid? No. Easy.
Easy.
سهل.
So, at least you got sahlan.
سؤال
Okay,
سؤالان
sual is that's very good. Okay, you know what? I'm going to turn on my camera. Okay, and let's do this together. Okay. Okay. The English is these, and please pay attention because this is how I would like you to deal with these things. These are easy questions. Okay. So first of all, we know that are, that means it's a complete sentence, correct? Let's do this
أي
exercise together. Because of this are, I can tell this is a complete sentence. Agree?
Yeah.
Right? Now these is, if I put a line here, what is my mubtada? Let's do
These.
These.
These is my mubtada, right?
Yes.
And what is the khabar?
Easy questions.
Easy questions, right? Easy questions. So what is the موصوف here?
So
This
is the questions.
This is Murakkab al-Tauseefi, correct? This
Oh,
is,
question.
okay, question is موصوف.
Easy is sifat.
Easy is sifa, right? Sifat. And these is what?
Is home. Haula.
Isme ishara. And in these mean haulai.
The haula.
Making sense? Okay. So we know that in the Arabic, we have to bring the موصوف first. So it's going to be, if I'm going to do sawal, sawal is the singular, right? I'm just play with me because I'm trying to do the singular first. And the easy is sahla, right? Sahal. Sahal is what?
Easy. سهل.
Right? Okay, sal. I'm just going to write it like that. Now, what will be the plural of sawal? It's a question, right? So it's going to be
سوال.
not sawalun. It's a isme zat or isme sifat.
That.
So it's going to be,
Siwal.
now it's going to be as
السوال.
ila tun. Asilatun. Okay.
So it is mukassar.
Is jama mukassar. Then it is it now male or female?
Female.
So the sahla will be
Female.
sahlatun.
سهلة.
So we know that when it's jama mukassar, right? And is it akil or ghair akil?
غير أكل.
When it is a ghair akil, we use the first, the wahid.
Feminine singular.
It's gonna be
Hadi.
he. You follow what the answer is?
Hmm.
As'ilatun sahlatun. Who's with me so far? So this is how, this is what you need to do to get to this. Who's with me so far?
I'm.
Okay. So first thing is, we looked at the sentence. First we decide or we define that, oh, this is not a murakkab. This is basically this is not murakkab a tauseefi alone. It is a complete sentence. So I need to know the mubtada and khabar. So first thing I did, I write down the mubtada and khabar. I said, okay, these easy questions. Then I start to recognize. Is isme ishara marfa?
Yes.
Yes. So it is a good candidate for mubtada, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Easy question, Murakkab Tauseefi. So we identify the موصوف. موصوف is the questions, and sifa is the quality or the adjective. So then I did the isme ishara plural because I remember these is translated into haulai. So I write it down, and then because I wanted to understand the plural of sawal or the question, so I wrote it 2 times just so that I can understand this. And when I get to the point where I realize this is a ghair aqil and it's a jama mukassar, I know the rule that with jama mukassar and ghair aqil, you have to use the wahid muannas ishara. That's how haulai becomes hazi. Okay, agree? Okay, let's do one more. Do we have time to do one more, or you want to quit?
No, yeah.
One more?
One more.
Okay, inshallah. Let's do one more. Okay, we will do. Let me tell you which one is the easy one.
Number 8.
Number 2. Oh, you want to do number? Who wants to do number 8?
I want number 8.
You want number 8? Okay, let's do number 8. Okay, number 8. Okay, let's do the same thing again. They are believing mothers. They are believing mothers. So I'm just going to go back to my camera. Can you see my camera, guys?
Yes.
Okay. So the English sentence is, they are believing mothers. Okay. So what are we going to do? Make a line here. Mubtada and khabar. What is mubtada here?
They.
Agree? And believing mothers is what?
Khabar.
Khabar. But it is a Murakkab Tauseefi, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So we know if we're dealing with mothers, and they is isme ishara. Okay. So mothers is plural, right? So we know the Arabic for mothers. We know that ummahat. Just looked at it. Ummahatun, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Isme ishara, they for ladies will be hunna. Who knows hunna?
No.
So far, so with me.
Yes.
Okay. If I say hunna, that means they female. Correct? Third person. Hunna. Ummahatun, plural of mothers. Believing is
مؤمنات مؤمنات
who's with me? Hunna, ummahatun, mu'minatun. Any questions? Any questions, guys? No?
No.
I have a question.
Yes.
I was wondering, do you have like a list or something of like words that are Jama Mukassir? Because it's a little hard to know which words are Jama Mukassir or Jama Salim.
Yeah, I understand. By the way, with each lesson, there is a word list. Have you looked at that?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Have you downloaded the material from the Google Drive?
Just usually look at the Google Drive.
Okay. My recommendation to everyone is instead of just looking, first of all, download it to your computer. And then if you have a printer or you can print it out, just print out the word list. And then you will see with each word, there is a plural, dual, and a singular. They have provided you a big list. Okay. Now, because we ran out of time, these exercises are very important and very useful. If you guys can find the time to do it till the next class, that will be great. Otherwise, in the next class, instead of moving to some other Murakkab Izafi, we can do the rest of the exercises for the half the class, and then we can change the subject to something else. So you guys decide. Okay. How are you guys feeling? Are you guys feeling stressed because of this, or you liking it? I'm really excited. This is good stuff.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay. So I haven't shown you any examples from the Quran yet. Who wants to see some examples from the Quran in like next 1 minute, and then we call it a day? Look at this, guys. What is this? Qawlan sakilan.
Can you just fix the screen?
I'm
I
trying.
couldn't.
Is not doing a good job.
Mm.
Okay. You know why? Why don't we do this next time? Because I know it's kind of late.
We can do one more.
Qawlan sakilan. Who remembers this one? At-Tammatul Kubra. How's that? See this one? Let me show you this. Qawlan sakilan. Who remembers this from the Quran? Right? Qawlan sakilan mean a heavy word. At-Tammatul Kubra, the biggest calamity. And look at this. Humurun mustanfiratun. Okay? Let's look at something else. Who remember this one? Al-Qawm al-Fasiqeen. Do you recognize this from the Quran?
Yes.
These are all Murakkab Tauseefi from the Quran. Hayatul dunya. Okay? Inshallah, there is a lot of material still needs to be covered. But I hope that the gist of it or the concept, you understand the concept by now. And if you do some practice, inshallah, you will start to see the results.
Inshallah.
Okay? So Jazakallah
Are you
khair.
going to upload the answer key for this lesson?
Brother, sister Afia, this lesson is already on the Google Drive.
I see the lesson, but I don't see the key and the key for the answer
Okay.
key for the
You have to
exercise.
go under solutions. Okay? Solutions.
Where is
I
that?
even sent you a text message on WhatsApp. This,
I did, but I can't see. Can't find this one.
well, I don't know why, but this is it.
Okay, I'll go look around.
Okay, and I'll also double check. If it's not there, I'll upload it again. But I believe it's there. This is the one, by the way.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I see some answers for the some solutions.
Okay,
but
let me
not
explain
this
to
one.
you what's going on, Sister Avi. That's why I try to do this myself. The person who created this book, I don't know by mistake or what, if you look for this answer in the solution, you will not find it number 3. Look what I did. I want to show you how I found these answers. Okay. Look at this. Do I have my camera on? Do you see my camera yet? Do you see it?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's look at this. I did this in the today just to show you guys. Look at this. Number 3, the answer here, and look at the number here, 37. You see? I had to mark it number 3 because Alhamdulillah, I understand a little bit of Arabic. So I realized that, look, this key is totally off. The answer for number 3, he's marking number 37. And look at this, number is 34. How are you going to know this? Because you're trying to follow. Okay, I'm going to go number 5. And number 5 is right here. Where did he go? Oh, where did he go? Like here, number 5. You're going to go 1, 2, 3, but they don't match. So what we do is we try to do it together so that, we make sense out of this. So, or we need Brother Louis to help us out and mark them correctly. Brother Louis,
Inshallah.
I want you to be my assistant, please.
No problem, I will.
Yeah. Okay. So look this al-hizaul jadidu dikun. This is the one which says the new shoes are tight. Right, Brother Louis?
Yes.
So Alhamdulillah, I did a lot of work behind the scenes just to help you out. So please spend the time to understand this and print it out if you can, because it will really help if you have it in front of you, inshallah. Okay, Jazakallah khair. Please have a good night and allow me some time to upload the material tomorrow, inshallah.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Assalamu
Walaikum assalam.
Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you.
Hey, Rabbani, you didn't say anything today, man. What's going on?
I joined actually a little bit late, so.
I know
But-
because of the time
No,
change, we're all kind of, trying to speed up. I was in
I
Islam.
will catch up from your document, inshallah.
Okay,
The
Jazakallah.
document.
Assalamu alaikum.
Yeah. Well,